olóore mi o. Kí ni màá fi san fúnra o. Olóore mi kí ni màá fi san fúnra o. Olóore mi.
Esther, Alyssa.
Okay.
How are you? You still back yet? Morning, sir. Remember? Morning, sir.
I'm sure maybe you're not the one that is
No, I don't know. No. Actually,
this man, what is short about this time? Time that we have shifted.
maybe they'll take some.
Constable 1, total 46. Special sir. after they want to pay them, you have at least 15, 20 Yes, I know you want to talk to me, just not see me alone. Alright. So you go and find yourself a seat. Are they going to sit over? Yeah, the chair. Okay, so let's just go and sit down.
Pray, Chan! Ma, can I have the kind of to the parade? Ma! Pray, and that eyes! Pray, Chan! Hold your right, please.
How much you pay? Me don't follow and show. Me don't go and show. Me don't go and show. Apapa family, program 47, they are doing wonders, touching people like, make you come see another level, if they are touching them, Redeemed Christian Church, they are doing wonders, Redeemed Christian Church, they are doing wonders, touching like a policeman, in different ways, touching life from Nigerians in different ways, sleeping people up from poverty to glory. Practicalize what Jesus said we should do in this life. Oh, Redeemed Church, we are doing wonders. Redeemed Christian Church, we are doing wonders. Make you come see this one. In this division, when I meet Ikeja, Apapa family, Prophet 47, they don't start them again. Oh, Redeemed Christian Church, they are doing wonders. Redeemed Christian Church, they are doing wonders. It is well, it is well. Apapa family, they are doing wonders, though. They don't touch me in my life. This is a mountain level in Nigeria for police force. I said, keep this words with our soul. What shall I say unto the Lord? Only got to say is thank you, Lord. What shall I say unto the Lord? What shall we say? Nigeria police also to redeem God. Apapa family. What shall we say? Nigeria police force to Apapa family, redeem church. I said we say thank you, we say thank you, Apapa family, over 47, thank you. Nigeria police forces say thank you. Nigeria police force, we are saying thank you to you. Prophet 47, Apapa family, for good work you have done to us today. All we have to say is thank you, Baba. What shall I say? Thank you, thank you, Holy body twist, Nigeria police, where we go through. On the top of the body, I ain't gonna be on down. Policeman, I'm gonna fair on you. Can't tell you, Prophet 7, more to see one red or to the wrong. Nigeria policeman, àwọn náà fẹ́ látẹ̀kùn yìí. Ó fẹ́ sí wọn lára ìjọ, ẹ̀jẹ̀ sá látẹ̀kùn yìí o. Apapa family, wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá mi kọrin pé wọ́n ṣàlẹ́sẹ̀. Wọ́n tó yára, ọ̀rẹ́ tó ṣe àjọyọ̀. Bóyá instrument láì náà rẹ̀, àwọn máa ń lọ. Ẹ ṣáà ti kó wọlé. Ó jẹ́ mọ́tò tó dára. Nigeria police gun, àwọn náà fẹ́ràn ọmọ yẹn jọ. Only how to say. Every police don't protect you. Every police your best friend. You can call on us. It's a problem. You can call on us by day or by night. Every police don't protect you. From the police is your best friend. Every police don't protect you. From the police is your best friend. I want to back to the boy. Lord Pastor, I'm so
Thank God for this opportunity to embark on this commissioning exercise for the renovated kennels, and the office blocks for the canine unit. We would start off by introducing the members on the high table, and then we'll take the opening prayer. I'd like to introduce we want to start with the national anthem of this great nation, our nation Nigeria. So we'd like to invite the police band start us on the national anthem. Can we all please rise to our feet? Still in an attitude of worship, can we have the opening prayer immediately? Pastor Kwito Adeboye will take that for us.
Father in heaven, we just want to say thank you. We give you all the glory and honor for your faithfulness and your mercies upon our lives. Thank you especially for this nation, Nigeria. Thank you for the Nigeria Police Force. Thank you for the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Thank you especially for Apapa family and Lagos Province 47. We thank you for your mercies that we enjoy. Daddy, please accept our thanks in the name of Jesus. We thank you for this is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We thank you for this commissioning. We ask, Holy Spirit, that you please direct the affairs, take charge, take control of everything that will be done here today. And at the end, let your name be glorified. Thank you, our Father. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Please be seated.
The Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Police Command, ably represented by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Department of Finance and Administration, the Commissioner of Police, Force Animal Branch of the Force Headquarters Abuja, our partners from the Redeemed Christian Church of God, senior officers here present, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am DSP Bala Elkana, the Police Public Relations Officer in Lagos State. I have the singular honor and privilege to introduce to you very senior police officers seated on the head table. It is not easy to have those big masquerade out at this point in time, but because of this historic event, they have to abandon their office, busy office of the Commissioner of Police Lagos, and Madam from the prosecutors to be here. Please put your hands together for them. Lagos State is about to witness a new dawn in security. Lagos is strategic to Nigeria, the business hub of the nation, the headquarters of virtually all the churches in Nigeria. Also the headquarters of all the media houses in Nigeria. So this event is well covered by all the press in Nigeria, both local and international press. It's quite historic to us. And at the course of the event, you will know the importance of police dog. A lot of people have been hearing about police dog. You will see what police dog can do today, and how police dog can help in reducing crime in Nigeria. Lagos has always set the pace for Nigeria, and again, we are doing it now. Setting the pace again for other states to copy. Put your hands together for Lagos. We have a very gallant woman, a doctor, a woman who has distinguished herself, a woman, until you look closely, you'll be thinking you're talking to a man because of her performance. Well-read, highly experienced, and repositioning the first animal branch. Join me, welcome CP Aishatu Abubakar, PhD. She is the Commissioner of Police in charge of First Animal Branch, Force Headquarters, Abuja. Seated very close to her is the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State. The CP had an emergency and he has to move quickly this morning to Abuja, and he has a very able deputy who is acting on his behalf. DCP Okwa 18. He is the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Department of Finance and Administration, and the 2IC to the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State. The CP, you're welcome, sir. We have other very senior officers, which time will not really permit me to introduce. Let me invite my colleague from the Redeem to introduce our partners.
Thank you very much. Would also like to introduce on the high table Special Assistant to the General Overseer in charge of CSR, which is the Christian Social Responsibility. He is also the pastor in charge of Region 20, that's the entire Apapa family. Can you please join me in celebrating this great man of God, Pastor Ibu Eliomadi. Pastor Ibu Eliomadi, popularly known as Pastor Ikeja. Hallelujah. Also on the high table, we have our pastor in charge of province, Lagos Province 47. And this is the province that is involved in that spearheaded the renovation work as part of the CSR activities for the entire Apapa family. Please join me in celebrating this great man of God, Pastor Femi Obawe. Also, most times when you see our Father in the Lord, Pastor Iya Deboye, on the screen, and you see a gentleman interpreting for him, we have the honor of having that man here with us. He's a national elder. He's also been assigned to Lagos Province 47. Please join me in celebrating Pastor Kwetu Adeboye. Lead person who started this project, Pastor Paul Nana, the APICP CSR for Lagos Province 47. We have also quite a number of distinguished senior pastors within the Redeemed Christian Church of God in the house. We have quite a few of our APICPs, Pastor Demola Bankole, Pastor Atta, who are also in the house. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Pastor Detolato is here, an APICP. We also have quite a number of pastors in the house. So pastors, we celebrate every one of you for making our time to be here. God bless you for coming to join us in this celebration. So that's the introduction of those on the high table.
The commissioner, please. Invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We also have in this occasion Dr. Tunji Nasser. He is the President-elect Committee of Veterinary Doctors Association. You're welcome, sir. Please, the driver of this vehicle, MPF 1511D, should step out and repark. You're blocking somebody. Thank you. We have someone I must introduce who is our host here. Most of the times we forget them in occasions because they are operation people. The divisional police officer of this division that is hosting us. You see a lot of policemen here provided for security here. A very fine gentleman, CSP Benga Obushaki. Thank you, the DPO. May I invite our amiable commissioner, CP Zubairu Muazu MNI, represented by DC Department of Finance and Administration, for the welcome address. The CP, sir.
All protocols duly observed. This is a speech being delivered on behalf of CP Zubairu Muazu MNI, Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command, who unfortunately is not able to attend this function personally.
Use the mic now.
Let me, on behalf of officers and men of the command, welcome you to this historic event. The Police Canine Section was established in the year 1963 at Ubalende, Lagos, with just 6 dogs and 6 handlers. The function of the Canine Section is to prevent and detect crime through the use of dogs. Police dogs are used for crowd control, perimeter surveillance, and cordoning. The sniper dogs help in detecting illicit drugs like cocaine, heroin, Indian hemp, etc., and substances like explosives, arms, and ammunition and concealed human and animal corpses. They equally help in tracking suspects and are used in search and rescue operations and the recovery of lost or stolen properties. The dogs are also used for apprehension of offenders who resist arrest or attempt to evade service. It may interest you all to know that police dogs, a single police dog can perform the function of 10 armed officers. The K9 section, which is here in Ikeja, covers every part of Lagos State. We have 110 police divisions in Lagos State, and that shows that Lagos State is the biggest and busiest police command in the Federation. On behalf of the Inspector General of Police, I want to call all well-meaning Nigerians here present to join me in thanking the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Lagos Province 47, for thinking and carrying out the renovation of the Kennel and dilapidated K9 building, donating a borehole and training facilities for the dogs. The church also donated a 5 kVA generator. These incentives given to the K9 section are to facilitate the optimal utilization of the police dogs in crime prevention, detection, and apprehension of criminals. I want to urge the officers and men of the K9 section to put to use these newly rehabilitated and purchased training facilities to boost the performance of the trained dogs, so that together we can achieve our main goal of lowering the crime rate in Lagos State. Once again, I want to thank the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Province 47, Lagos, for this kind gesture. Thank you and God bless.
That was the speech delivered by the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command, CP Zubairu Muhazu MNI. Put your hands together again for the CP. Police band will give us some fine music while we get set to watch what police dog can do. While they are getting ready to bring in the dogs for demonstration, we listen to the finest band in the world, the police band. Please play on police band.
Olóore mi o, kí ni màá fi san fúnra o. Olóore mi, kí ni màá fi san fúnra o. Olóore mi. Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ òun ṣe ohun tí mo lè ṣe. Bàbá aláàánú mi, ẹ má ṣe o bàbá. Gbèsè ọpẹ́ mi kan mi ò lè san tán. Ṣùgbọ́n òun síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ òun ṣe ohun tí mo lè ṣe. Bàbá aláàánú mi, ó má ṣe o bàbá. Àwọn Prophet 7 ṣáwọn ló sọ fún mi wípé Nigerian Police Force, ẹ̀yin ló kàn ní sẹ́yìn ló ṣe sọ fún mi wípé ó yí bíríbírí ó yí kan wá o. Ó yí bíríbírí ó yí kan wá o. Ó yí bíríbírí bíríbírí bíríbírí. ọwọ́ ọlọ́run ó ti yí kàn wá o true preference 7 ó yí biribiri ó yí kàn wá o ó yí biribiri ó yí kàn wá o ó yí biribiri ó yí kàn wá o àánú olúwa yí kàn wá o preference 7 Apapa family o wọ́n ní Nigeria police force lónínú olóríire ọwọ́ ọlọ́run kó kàn wá physically nínú ayé wa bó ṣe ń kàn wá spiritually látẹnu wọn sábàtìrì spiritually ó yẹ ká rí physically èyí ní preference 7 wọ́n fi ń fúnṣe èyí ní Redeem Church wọ́n ń múṣẹ o wípé àdúrà tá a bá gbà ní kẹ́lẹ́kẹ́lẹ́ ó di dandan kí gbogbo ojú rí kí gbogbo ayé bá wa dúpẹ́ wọ́n ló ṣe yí kàn wá mo sọ ó ti yí bírí ó yí bírí bírí kàn wá ó yí bírí bírí kàn wá ó yí bírí 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 kàn wá ó break it down àánú olúwa yí kàn wá ó.
Thank you very much, the police band. In a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to watch a display by our gallant dogs. No dog can perform like the police dog. So there's a difference between a dog and police dog. The dog you buy in the market is just there to make noise in your house. Bimbo will only eat your food and add nothing to the security of your house. But a trained dog will secure your house, arrest criminal for you, and help you do what Mala Megadi cannot do for you. Megadi will sleep in the night and leave you vulnerable, but the dog will be vigilant. We're going to watch what the dogs can do from the point of obedience to how strong they are, how they can cross all the obstacles, how they can conquer and arrest, how they can dictate narcotics and other, even explosive. A lot of things. I heard the CP said that one dog can perform the function of 10 armed men. That is serious. That means we reduce the recruitment of armed men and get more dogs. Get more dogs to do the job for us. Let me call a dog handler who is also an instructor to give us just a little brief of what we are about to watch. Inspector Odi, Joy.
Good morning, my LOCP Force Animal Branch. All protocol duly observed. We are about to display for you to see what police gods can do. The first thing we're going to do now is for you to see the relationship between the dog and his handler. How obedient the dog. My wife is my wife. If I tell her I love my dog more than her, there will be trouble. So just watch and see what my dog can do for me that my wife cannot do. But there are things my wife can also do that my dog cannot do. So what I'm going to demonstrate right now is what's called obedience. If we are through with obedience, we go to the obstacle. Those obstacles you're seeing, if I am on patrol with my dog, then I see a criminal. The criminal take to his heel. As I'm chasing the criminal, he starts jumping a place he thinks dogs cannot jump. Maybe this wall, the criminal want to go through this wall. I will tell the criminal, go, my dog is coming. That is the meaning of this obstacle here. This other one is the bridge. The other one is a ring. That ring is like a window form. The criminal goes through the window and thinks my dog cannot go. I will tell my dog, go, I'm coming behind you. He gets to the bridge to cross a stream or a river. The criminal crosses the bridge. My dog will not be afraid that this is a bridge. He will go through that bridge. After which, you see how a suspected terrorist planted an IED. What is an IED? An improvised explosive device that is planted maybe to bomb a place. A dog handler was called upon to go. On arriving, the dog started searching, sniffing until he found where the IED is planted. The dog was rewarded. Then the dog handler and his dog now going back to the police station. The terrorists came out, he wanted to challenge them. Then the dog was released to attack the terrorists. I think that is just all you witness now. Enjoy yourself. Thank you, sir.
Cameramen, you need to really adjust yourselves so that the CP can watch and our partners also can watch the display. Position your cameras very well. Clear the coast so that PRO2 can watch. The dogs are willing to display. You can hear the sound from the background. They are willing, ever ready. And for your information, the dogs also have ranks. They are not constables. Some of them are sergeants, some are inspectors. And as their ranks are increasing, so also their salary. They are earning salary also. We use the salary to feed them. They also have years of service. They also retire from service. Please, cameramen, still adjust yourselves. I know you want to capture it. Yes, adjust yourself also. You see how vigilant the dogs are? They are not just moving carelessly, watching left, right, front, obeying instruction. This brown one resembles an average Lagos man. Very stubborn.
They are on parade, obeying order. Dogs who can be detained himself for disobedience to local order.
Stand that position. One, stand your dog. Stay. One, set your dog. Sit. No. Sit. No.
I thought you would clap better for this wonderful police. Come back, your dog will take chasing. Your dog should learn to obey you. Bring your dog for training here. We will teach your dog how to obey. They are on patrol. And that is the core duty of the police, patrolling the streets. I think we need more of these powerful dogs for Lagos Patrol. More of them. That dog, I'm in love with that one dog. Yes. Jumping the obstacles. Jumping through the window, yes. Scale the fence. Take criminals in trouble. Yes. That is not easy. That's all right. Clap for the dog. Some of them are eager to be part of display. Please listen to those ones agitating for display.
There is never about the watchman. It's a situation where, like I told you before, an IED is planted. The sniffer dogs will deploy to go in search of the IED. Will find the IED. On their way back to the station, the terrorists will come out to agitate why the dog will see where the IED is planted. Then the dog came after the terrorists. Thank you. Like the PRO said before, police don't have ranks. This is Sergeant Fox and Sergeant the handler Sergeant Searching. What happened now, the dog has found that this is where they're supposed to be, that's why the dog will not go further. When the swiftest is the wall, the handler is going to reward the dog now. This is the reward for the well done. Thank you, you have done what has to do. So they are on their way back. The handler is dog going back to the police station to report, I have found what I came for. No revenue and ID saved before the top of the kennel. The women have an ID, we say an ID like this, we call the DOD department. the explosive ordnance department is supposed to come and render the explosive safe. Our job is to take and leave it to the This is the carriage of the president. So get that man for me. Who is that man? Get him for me. That is the boy. That's the individual calling of what the first to do. Please can you give us the Handover for me?
You see what an experienced dog can do. That is an inspector dog. That is your dog in your house. Refuse to let go. Refuse to let go. Refuse to let go. You don't let go. That's my hand, don't go. If police fire them, we say police don't kill innocent person. But dog don't pin and down now, police will hold them cheaply. You don't see anything here. The police dog.
I'm ordering you, go your place.
The dog is marking you closely so that you don't escape. You see what we got? We got a lot of equipment, we got a lot of resources. If supported, we can bring crime down to the nearest million. Put your hands together again for those beautiful and gallant dogs. Put your hands together again for the dog hunters. That is a very gallant man. He's always in the cage. You cannot easily get him sit down in a place like this because the rapid response squad under his command, always on the move, responding to all the distress in Lagos State. Deputy Commissioner of Police, Disu Olatunji. You're welcome, sir. We are not done with that. Police is working with some partners. We have police experts training our dogs. We have also some private companies who are doing similar to what we are doing. So they are there. We're going to watch another set of display from our partners here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear Stefan. To take us in the next session on the dog show is Yodun. He's from the Canine for Cops Charity. Canine for Cops Charity.
All protocols duly observed. I'm so glad to be amidst this gathering this morning. So, following the police K9, we're just gonna do something that might seem like it, but we have a dual purpose dog, patrol and narcotics dog. For today, I think it is best to demonstrate the patrol capacity. So, in collaboration with the police from now and in the future, we just want to demonstrate what a good police dog should look like. Thank you very much.
Okay, can we please clear the area?
So the next thing you will see, the dog and handler is deployed into a tactical operation, whereby the handler needs full hands on his weapon, and the dog can still come along to do whatever he wants. Then after that, we'll bring the decoy in to simulate an attack. Thank you.
Are we tired of clapping? Dog is indeed man's best friend.
Legs.
You may not understand what the dog is doing in operation. When the man was about to fire, the dog went down. That is taking cover from bullets coming. So dogs are also conscious of bullets. My only concern with Biodun is that he used Queen's English to train this dog. If the dog enter my area, we can't communicate with this dog.
Yeah. Order. 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 Boots.
We also have in our midst the NAPI Coordinator Southwest, Chief Austin Kelly. You're welcome, sir.
Yep. Boots. Muzzle. Muzzle. Super muzzle. Flat. Flat. Legs. So we're simulating a bad man going down the field.
Yeah, don't catch the bad man.
Please, stop where you are! Stop where you are, sir! I'm standing my door! Stand ready! Get it!
The man was dragging at first now. See, dog pin him down within seconds. All the grammar is flowing. Dog don't know those ones. Down in few seconds. Dog won't catch him. I think we need more police dogs in our patrol. We need more of them.
Because we have put him into a little bit of drive. We want him to excuse of the drive, so we get him a sleeve to bite so that the stress can go on into it.
Because of what we just done, the dog is under very high stress and tension. He wants to relieve himself badly. So the next person who misbehaves in front of him might not be very safe. So for us to be sure that the dog is stable and is relieved of all the stress, we're going to actually put him on a sleeve so he bites and relieve that stress. Right, hope you enjoy.
Are you saying somebody should volunteer for the dog to bite? I didn't get that English. Who will volunteer? It can't be me. No. Someone should volunteer. This dog needs to rest. So even dogs need to rest. You don't overwork them. Please show the dog where to go, not my direction. That's criminal, please.
Get him, buddy.
With this kind of dog in your house, you are rest assured that no criminal can operate within your vicinity. See how other dogs are working? All of them watching.
Good. 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 Let's!
He's guarding closely. This man cannot escape.
Not coming no crime soon again. If not, you'll be at the jaws of my door. Got it?
The man is not blowing grandma again. What is the rank of this dog? What will be the rank now, okay? It can't be a DSP. This dog is junior. We are about to conclude this section. Just one more and we are done with this display. You have 2 minutes to conclude this section. Thank you. We also have others in Kennels services. Adebayo, are you close? You have 3 minutes to show us what your wonderful dog can do. Police band, display your talent.
Where the nights again, on the sunshine calling on the mountain top, I took a trip on a silent chair while my rain, oh my God, amen.
Thank you, police band. Thank you. Thank you. Put your hands together for this dog.
We breed police, security, and military dog. We don't have enough time because we have been traveling for the past 4 hours. So we just display something. Little obedience and some simulation of attack. Thank you, as you watch.
See how obedient the dog is. It's not the type of dog you are looking for. It has gone to Dustin looking for what to eat somewhere. Leaving his duty post. There are times in operation you need to retreat. If you say you must fight to the end, now hospital you go land. So there are times you have to withdraw from that battle, prepare again and go back. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching this display live from the K9 section of Lagos State Police Command. This is not on film. You are watching live. It's not a repeated program. Put your hands together for the police. Thank you very much for that beautiful display. Thank you to this pretty dog. Watch your dog as you are coming near me. I'm not afraid of. Ladies and gentlemen, this building is looking this beautiful because of the effort of some wonderful persons. Security is today proven to be the business of everybody, and the church understood this. The church is taking the lead for other partners in Lagos to step forward. Those of you who visited this place some few days back will agree with me that a lot have changed here. It was so terrible that the dogs themselves were not happy. They refused to be attentive to the trainings they were receiving here. The atmosphere matters a lot for training. Now the dogs are happy. We'll breed them in a conducive atmosphere, courtesy of Province 49 of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. 47, please, 47, Province 47. I forgot this glory, give another province. Pardon me, Province 47. Put your hands together for Province 47.
You know, the reality also is that this couldn't have been possible without the express support of the Lagos State Police Command, the K9 units, and also the leadership of FAB, even all the way from Abuja. So let's celebrate them for the support. They gave us an open hand and the support that we needed to actually make this possible. And so once we go into the official handover, it's been an exciting time working with the K9 unit. And I want to invite to commence the handover proceedings our pastor in charge of province, Lagos Province 47 of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Femi Obawe.
Thank you very much. The Commissioner of Police.
Pedro.
Thank you very much. The Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, here represented by his 2IC. The Commissioner of Police, 1st Animal Branch, Dr. Aisha Abubakar. The Special Assistant to General Overseer on CSR, Pastor Idowu Iliomade. Other senior officers here present, and my colleagues in ministry, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We have a sense of fulfillment in doing one of the cardinal points of our ministry, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, which is to show the love of God. And in surveying where we are going to use as our flagship in Lagos Province 47, our searchlight came to this establishment here present. We decided to embark on this project because we feel that the sacrifice of the men and women of the Nigerian police force is grossly understated and not appreciated, considering the conditions in which they have to operate. And so this is our own little gesture to let them know that Nigerians appreciate them. Please let us appreciate the men, officers, and women of the Nigerian police force. And to let you know that Nigerians appreciate everything you do. And we hope this renovated kennels and administrative building will help in boosting the morale of the men of the Lagos State K9 unit. I will now want to call on the Special Assistant to the General Overseer on CSR, Pastor Idowu Iliomade, and also the officers here present, even as we go towards the to unveil the plaque and do the official handover. Thank you very much.
It gives me pleasure on behalf of His Love Foundation, the global charity organization of the Redeemed Century of God, and in conjunction with Lagos Province 47, to cut this tape and dedicate this facility to the glory of God. And according to the Commissioner of Police, in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. This commemorates the dedication of the renovated Lagos State Police Command K9 unit, Ikeja, Lagos, a Christian social responsibility initiative of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Lagos Province 47, commissioned to the glory of God by my humble self, Pastor Idowu Iliomade, the Special Assistant to the General Overseer, Christian Social Responsibility,
this day, Monday, the 6th of May, 2019. Praise the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. That's all.
Nigeria police band, Aisha, Apapa, no fear, I think who about the video. Pastor, Proverbs 47, and he felt me. Allah,
Thank you, sir. That's what makes it the Kennels Center. That is done. Pastor, don't worry. We are well protected. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Thank you very much. All right, let us sit. Let us sit. Thank you very much.
Place in charge of Force Animal Branch, CP Aishatu Abubakar, PhD. For her remarks, the Commissioner.
Of police, my brother, a senior colleague, and my neighbor for so many years, CPA Adamu Mwazu, ably represented by my very good friend. Do I call you my PA? That's what he used to call himself in the force headquarters, DCP team. The General Overseer, Redeemed Christian Church of God, who is ably represented here by my big brother. The senior pastor in charge, Province 47, Pastor Olufemi. I've met him several years ago. We met in South Africa on the same mission about dogs. I was at Braveheart Dog Academy in Pretoria, and my good friend John said, Aisha, usually he's very, very scared of issues that has to do with some Nigerians, sorry to say. He had had nasty experience. And he said, there is this Nigerian that said he is in love with dogs, and he want to do some training. He want to, I think, want to find out some issue, maybe buying dogs on, or training of dogs. And he said, can you meet this person to confirm that he's a genuine person? That was the first time I met him. He's a man of God. So I have known him for so many years. It's a pleasure to be with you this morning. Because when this project started and I was told that Redeemed Christian Church want to renovate or has renovated our facility in Lagos, I said there has to be somebody that is in love with dogs. And alas, it was Pastor Olufemi. The President-elect Commonwealth Veterinary Association, a very senior colleague, my friend, I used to call him Echo for show. You know, we had, when we have our professional meetings, annual professional meetings, at the end of it, each state, some states will bid for the hosting rights. for the NVMA Annual Congress. And it was a very big battle between Abuja FCT and Lagos. He was in the forefront campaigning for Lagos, and I was in the forefront campaigning for Abuja. And the slogan was, Eko for show, Abuja for power. And at the end of the day, Abuja for power won. Dr. Tunji Nasser, my colleague, a very, very passionate veterinarian. Other senior pastors here present, gentlemen of the press, officers and men of the Nigerian police. It is with profound gratitude to God and joy that I stand here today to witness this great occasion of handing over of one of our canine facilities across the country, which has been remodeled and renovated courtesy Redeemed Christian Church of God, Province 47. This kind of corporate social responsibility, called Christian corporate social responsibility by one of our well-respected Christian denomination, couldn't have come at a time better than this. The First Animal Branch is indeed grateful to the leadership of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, especially Province 47 Pastorate, for finding our facility worthy of intervention by its Christian Social Responsibility Program. May I also assure you of the Department's unalloyed support and commitment towards ensuring a safer and protected Nigeria, which is one of the cardinal points of the present police management team. Similarly, may I call on other well-meaning Nigerians, corporate entities, non-governmental bodies, religious organizations, just to mention but a few, to also emulate this kind of gesture exhibited by the Redeemed Christian Church of God. By doing so, you will definitely be contributing immensely to the safety of our dear country and humanity in general. The security of every nation, indeed, can never be left in the hands of government alone. In the same vein, permit me at this junction to bring to you the special commendation and appreciation of the Inspector General of Police and his commitment and his management team. It is his directives that I reassure you of his commitment in not only ensuring a crime-free Lagos, but Nigeria at large. That the demonstration of such a magnanimous gesture by a church can only be a booster for him to stay more focused, most especially in ensuring the safety of worshippers at their respective places of worship, irrespective of their faith inclination at all times. I will not end this remark without especially acknowledging the unique support the First Animal Branch received from its horse command here in Lagos. The command CP, my brother, has truly demonstrated and proven to be a good father to all. This is well attested by my officers in their routine reports to the headquarters. On behalf of the entire First Animal Branch, please tell him I say a big thank you. Let me also particularly admonish my staff here in Lagos to see this kind of intervention as a call to serve, a motivation to do more, and a reason to rededicate themselves in ensuring a virile and good canine service delivery to the wonderful people of Lagos State. I will charge you to always maintain the high standard, good decorum, and strict professionalism you have always been known for. In conclusion, I would like to appreciate each and every one of you for finding time to grace this auspicious occasion. To the gentlemen of the press, I sincerely commend your good reportage and dedication to service. As you return back to your various places of abode, it is my prayer that God Almighty should grant each and every one of us journey mercies. Thank you and God bless.
was the remarks of the Commissioner of Police, Force Animal Branch, CP Aisha to Abubakar, PhD. May I invite CSP Bulus Musa for the word of thanks.
I count it a privilege on our unit as a rapid response unit for being here. So we appreciate your coming and your time you have taken out of your tight schedules. So I was made to understand you're always in the field. Thank you so much for coming. And I want to also thank the DPO, the Ikeja division for being here. Thank you so much for coming. More importantly, I also want to thank the Redeemed Christian Church of God for seeing it fit that this project should be carried on. We thank you for the searchlights that have drawn you to this place to see that this place is worthy of nation. Thank you very much. On behalf of FAB nationwide, we want to also extend our appreciation to the General Overseer, Redeemed Christian Church of God, for giving the permission that such project should be embarked upon. We want to say thank you. All the pastors here, we appreciate you. We appreciate the grace of God upon you. We appreciate the services you've rendered, both for the church and for also the police, especially in this capacity. May God continue to reward you and bless you. We want to thank the President-elect at MVMA. You're welcome, sir. We thank you so much for coming, finding time to come. He would have been somewhere else, but despite all the schedule, he still finds time to come here. That's to tell you that there is good relationship between the police vet, police force animal branch, and the vets that are outside. Thank you very much for coming. The Lord renew your strength. We want to thank everyone that is here, finding time to come to grace this occasion. You have made it a reality. It is my sincere prayer that God will take you back safely to your various destinations and renew your strength all. Thank you very much.
Olóore mi o, kí ni màá fi san fún ọ? Olóore mi, kí ni màá fi san fún ọ? Olóore mi. Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ n ó ṣe ohun tí mo lè ṣe. Bàbá aláàánú mi, ẹ má ṣe o bàbá. Gbèsè ọpẹ́ mi kan mi ò lè san tán. Ṣùgbọ́n síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ n ó ṣe ohun tí mo lè ṣe. Bàbá aláàánú mi, ó má ṣe o bàbá. Àwọn Prophet 7 ṣáwọn ló sọ fún mi wípé Nigerian Police Force ẹ̀yin lọ́kàn ní sẹ́yìn náà ti sọ fún mi wípé ó yí bíríbírí ó yí kan wá o. Ó yí bíríbírí ó yí kan wá o. Ó yí bíríbírí. Ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ti yí kan wá o. True Prophet 7. Oyi biribiri oyi kan wá o. Oyi biribiri oyi kan wá o. Oyi biribiri oyi kan wá o. àánú olúwa yìí kan wá o. Reference 7 Apapa family o. Wọ́n ní Nigeria Police Force ló nínú olóríire. Ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ó kàn wá physically nínú ayé wa. Bó ṣe ń kàn wá spiritually látẹnu wọn. Sábàtìrì spiritually ó yẹ ká rí physically. Èyí ní Reference 7 náà fi ń fún ṣe. Èyí ní Redeemed Church ló ń mú ṣe o. Wípé àdúrà tá a bá gbà ní kẹ́lẹ́kẹ́lẹ́ ó di dandan kí gbogbo ojú rí kí gbogbo ayé bá wa dúpẹ́. Wọ́n ló ṣoyí kan wá mo sọ ó ti yé mi rí ó yí biribiri